Alright, hey everybody, welcome. We're gonna recap what the fuck's been going on today, the second day, the 25th. The time is over here at the moment, and as you see, some dude was giving a speech in Milwaukee, DC, and another big return crowd. But you'll expect that because it's DC, and then we'll watch the progression of the day unfold. You know, you got this old guy who's giving a half a speech. A lot of old dudes. Then there's some weird shit happened in Chegamugan Bay, Wisconsin. Let's see if I can get the audio for that. Oh, no,
saluting the floor directions. Saluting the.
There it is. This isn't copyright neither, boys. Hell no.
Buju, Bishumas Ningabi Anang.
Alright, well, yeah, they came there and they did whatever that chant and stuff is, you know, it's not copywritten at least. New York showed up again. This dude was, I don't know, is he doing a Rick James impersonation? What's going on over there? Anyways.
Hello?
Oh, I'm streaming. What's popping?
Oh shit, we're streaming?
Well, I'm streaming. I'm recapping the shit. Should I stop?
Nah. Go ahead and do a recap. I can't include my
I'm
audio,
recapping today's. No, it's already getting your audio. I'm on PC.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, you know, you got DC, then you got that shit going on there. Renton, Washington showed up, wherever that is.
Washington.
It's Renton. It's Rentonville.
Oh,
Man.
Rantsville.
Renton, like Renton.
And
And then there's LA
The
again.
rent costs a ton. I feel that.
So,
That's what this is opening the door for.
what is?
This is opening the door for more and more stripped rights. And
No shit, they've been stripping rights though since the Patriot Act. Okay, so here's why I really wanted to record this when I was watching. They had those chicks dressed up in fucking red out there in Louisville. I was like, come on, man. Shit was... They was trolling.
Bro, I hated that shit. That's them
Handmaid's-
fucking seeing a Netflix show.
That's
fucking
well, that's the
Handmaid's
thing
Tale.
before the... You toxic. But yeah, some people showed up in that in Louisville.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, this is real. It's not a time to be fucking cosplaying, man. You want to cosplay?
Whoa.
Go cosplay a fucking gorilla, you know?
Whoa, you a hater on freedom.
Yeah, they look
No,
cool,
I
man.
said gorilla. I mean like a warfare, guerrilla warfare, you know?
Whoa.
Go cosplay some of that shit, some real shit. Don't be
You-
some like. It's just like a Handmaid's Tale. They're stripping our rights away. Look, guys.
You gotta go to my Twitter.
But they are stripping
Twitter
our
some
rights,
shit
so
I'm
are they wrong
retweeted.
about that part?
This dude's...
No, you don't fucking do that shit with cosplaying a fucking red outfit. You do that shit with a fucking AK and some 7.62s in somebody else's chest
There was a group of
in Minecraft.
gun people. At one of them I retweeted for like, it was like a smaller city per se than these major ones. There is some
We know the
dude.
counter protest gonna come out, and again, remember, if a Conrail house show up, you gotta watch out for that motherfucker.
I'm not doing this talk now. You toxic.
You gotta watch out. You gotta arm yourselves, man. Be safe.
This is dude. This is black dude. He in like skinny jeans. He got that long. He got the gold hair, and he's doing the heel clicking shit like Chad Ochocinco. And I'm like, he looked like Rick James out there doing a dance like a Chappelle skit. I'm like, he on a table clicking his heels, dancing and shit all loose. Then there's these dudes in New York. One dude's playing guitar, another dude's on the drum, another dude got the piano, another dude on the sax. Like, New York killing it. Man. I'll tell you what, though, protests happen, all of a sudden everybody can get water, though. Yeah, you need water? Hey, you got water? Man.
Plenty of clean water to
Shit.
go.
Flint just needed a protest. They had water for decades. Oh, man, they giving speeches in Houston, Texas.
Those were good speeches.
Definitely not, because now ain't the time for speeches. Your speeches failed. That's why we in this situation.
Exactly, it's time for action.
Toxic.
Toxic. I'm calling for action in Minecraft, my guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's Tacoma, Washington's on the board. Yeah, I saw Dallas a bunch yesterday and I think today. Yo, I learned that AJ grew up in Dallas in his earlier years. Yeah, maybe he ran them streets that you did. Maybe your dad
He
bullied
ran
him.
before I did.
Maybe your uncle bullied AJ, and that's why he's so fucked in the head now.
Maybe, man. My biological dads of the family, like those some goons.
Well, that might be.
So was my mom's side of the family. Too, but there's a lot less of them.
Ashland, Wisconsin, with these native people doing shit. I'm not quite sure how this is connected, but sure, we'll go with it. Atlanta, Georgia was on the map. Lawrence, Kansas. Cars honking. Great Lakes High Stakes. Atlanta, Lawrence. Yo, I uploaded 2 vids, and a third one, Bruce, you get a chance to skim through some of them and just see what's going on. And I'd be trolling, trying to find the funny parts. I like skimming through, but I also really enjoy just watching it. So it's like I'll watch it when I'm not like on live type shit, and then now I can skim through it. But I had not seen what happened today because I was not at work, so like everything I'm watching now is all new. Like Minneapolis is on the board. Yesterday was. I told Zach that like you saw with doggo alert in Washington, but you saw large cities are able to mobilize and protest in like hours, that a smaller city could not do. And I think that was really interesting. And now I told Zach we're gonna see the weekend effect. We're gonna see Saturday and hopefully tomorrow and Sunday is gonna have a big boom. And then I've seen some talks about Monday about what's gonna happen. Like some people want a general strike, but they always throw that out no matter what. So they passed the speaking stick. Nope. Yep. Nope. Anyways. There's Austin. There's been some good speeches though, man. Some crazy. Like I said, there's been socialists left, right, and center everywhere giving speeches. There was one on the end of my one vid, and then like Kshama Sawant's been out there in Seattle giving speeches and shit, and shitting on Democrats, and there was somebody else somewhere that was shitting on them too. I was like, all right. It's not all been that, but there's look at Austin, Texas police. They on bicycles. What do they think this is? Seattle?
Hey man, just be careful. They don't bring their horses out. They don't fucking kick somebody.
No, you use the horse on our side. We'll knock them off.
No.
Spook the horse, he be gone.
Horses are just intimidation factors, man. Those big ass hulking beasts.
George Washington had a lot of horses die on him, so I don't view them as a threat. Oh no!
I do. Horses are fucking terrifying.
You got a horse whisper.
Motherfucker, you don't whisper, and that motherfucker's gonna kick the shit out of you.
Fuck the Feds sign in Austin. They out there with pots and pans banging on them in the kitchen like they Hobson. Oh no. Bunch of pots and pans. That's what Austin did.
Oh damn, pots and pans.
A lot of like a spoon or something to bang on it, dog. They didn't bring Houston's got. Okay, so Houston's on the map. Austin's on the map. Like I said, Dallas has been on the map. Like they're on the sidewalk in Houston. There's a Houston Texans tent, like a little, like for your backyard. Like they got one, they got a rainbow one, some white ones, but there's a Houston Texans one. You think those are Texans fans?
Well, look, Houston Texans fans might want to pipe down when it's comes to women's rights, all right?
Well, maybe they're getting some use out of the Texans after all with their sign. Like in Austin, they're able to shut down half the road. Well, and it's basically the entire road because of you got media occupying the other side. Like Austin, massive turnout today, right? LA, same thing. They're on like a 5-lane fucking road that's probably, well, maybe it's 2-way. Either way, they're massive. Like I said, Houston, it looks like they're not on the road, but don't quote me. And DC, they're deep in front of it. Like these are big. I mean, this is what we expected though with the liberals. Oh, if you get rid of abortion, we'll take to the streets. We knew this from liberals. This was going to happen. That's why it's very important for the voices at every single one of these get to like shit on their beliefs. Like some of them have been at least.
Yeah.
But I see some Ruth Bader Ginsburg shit all the time. I saw one there. Like, it was just like that old fucking hag wouldn't retire in order to give you another right-wing justice for you to bitch at today. Like, oh, but they're not with them. No. They totally did that because they care about me. This shit, man. Shit, though. We got Louisville and LA. Got Louisville. We've got. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's not that. You've got Houston, Texas, with some people wearing red and a red thing and a red van and throwing. It's like a parade. Like I don't know what Houston's. It's Happy Pride, Houston. What is happening? Is it Pride Day in Houston?
Look, man, Houston is just a weird ass.
Dude, there's a fucking float coming by. It must be Pride Day or something. They got a British flag on the back of it.
Might just be. It might just be
Beto O'Rourke. This is when he went to Houston. I heard some people were bitching at him. They were pissed at him. That's why Houston's doing a thing. Out of all the days, this is that controlled opposition. Oh, Beto's there, man. This is embarrassing. Oh,
maybe like they're just doing that thing where it's like, yo, we have this issue that's going on right now, but we're also going to use this time to talk about all the other issues as well.
Well, it is Pride Month, and I guess maybe they had this planned already, and Beto's trying to use it to save face because he's gay. You know, they can't shit on him for being a hypocrite politician that got their rights taken away while he campaigned for bullshit for nothing.
Hey, maybe they're like, yo, now that they got abortion, you know.
Baton Rouge has happened a Pride Day also.
Like gay rights is next, bitch.
That's some of the, I feel like that's tough talk, but we'll see.
They're gonna make being gay illegal again, and then they're gonna make being
I haven't looked
marriage illegal. Then they're gonna make being a person of color.
Coca-Cola's there in Houston. That's always good.
Whoa, give a Coke to the cops. Maybe they'll calm down.
Give a Coke to the protesters. Maybe they'll be happy they can't get abortion if they needed one.
Just let them drink Coke.
Yeah, let them drink
Coke. Let them eat cake. Let them eat ice cream.
Exactly. This is weird. It's straight propaganda. This is straight propaganda in Houston. Look, here comes a big ass. I don't have time for this. And then you got more. You got LA. You got Houston. We got more. Got more gay pride stuff. Then Seattle, you had. Basically, if you see green, that's an abortion protest. If you don't see green, be wary of it, right? A lot of the Seattle's doing it, but if you also look in LA had some like if you see that's kind of that's where like a lot of that shit.
Gotcha. I saw
where
fucking AOC wearing like a green bandana.
Yeah, she's a fraud. They were dunking on her on lefty Twitter too. Him, her, Beto, like they've been getting dunked on, bro.
Like, if this bitch does not do something besides.
Well, that one socialist chick, she shitted on her in my vid. I have it. She mentions like she was going down, and then she mentioned the squad not doing shit, and I was like, girl, it's all on vids.
Y'all write like a law or something instead of paying lip service. If I want a lip service, man, I go to Golden Throat Nancy Reagan for that shit, you know? Like, I don't want some lip service, motherfucker. I want action. I want something to get done. Something good. Stop letting these motherfuckers win. And I hate that this shit's happening. Well, I hate that it's all happening. But, I hate that I keep seeing... This is why we gotta vote harder. I'm finna blow my
vote harder, not smarter.
Brains out. In Minecraft, of course. Because all these motherfuckers always say, this is why it's so important that we vote. I'm like, you're not seeing this, and I don't know how to explain it anymore.
I told Zach, I was like, not one person's going to mention it at work. Not one person did. And I was like, huh.
I'm the guy that mentions it at work. I can't wait to go to work on that.
I don't bring shit up.
Well, you know me, I love the smoke. Bring on the confrontation.
So I recap today, a lot of the usual. So what we're at with is right now. And in Phoenix, you've got just a bunch of young people hanging out in front of the courthouse. And then in Denver's kind of like you can't see, but just really just. They said it got spicy. By the way, we were in like the cool zone, as Robert Evans would say, or the spicy. It got spicy like this. They were apparently shooting noob tubes of like tear gas out of the fucking courthouse last night.
They didn't run out. They
like
supply at the stock.
Well, that's why I told Zach. Like that's why like all that extra COVID funding went to the police state, like because they knew it was gonna be a summer of rage, to quote AJ.
Yeah. So you bring up a good ass point when Biden was like, "Hey, all that COVID money, give it to your cops," like as if he didn't know that this shit was gonna happen, And then surprise, surprise.
I mean, you always see unrest in a crumbling empire. Yeah. My favorite though, and I understand you have to put this because of what's on the signs, but if you see live at the news is 3 News is showing it's 97 degrees there. Holy fuck no. It says pro-choice demonstration warning, viewer discretion is advised, and on screen it's just like I said, a bunch of kids hanging out. It's the funniest thing in my life. Hey, be careful what you might see. What might I see? A bunch of people sitting. Oh no, that's horrible. Meanwhile, though, they got a American flag covered in shit, I guess. So I don't want to know anything about that.
Hey,
but
take a flag with your shit on it.
I said it's a time for me to start bumping Brother Lynch Hung again. Start bumping the Coat Hanger Strangler album. There's a two.
They can't tell you had one if you eat all the evidence.
Nope, blocked.
Dog, look at this redhead lady's getting her shit kicked in by all these cops. And motherfuckers trying to protect her. And these cops like, help! These women are trying.
What?
These women. I'm watching a video on Twitter.
You were blocked.
Some fucking lady was trying to like walk past the cop, and then he started freaking out. And then him and his boys was like, holy shit, guys, help me out. And the people were like, stop beating up on this woman for trying to walk. And they were like, stop trying to stop me from beating up this woman. You guys are making me go crazy.
I don't blame them. That's about it. Is there anything else you want to recap for the last 2 days then? Since I've did it. Like, unless anything happens tonight. Done it. Keep an eye on it. I comment 7 different ways to Tuesday on why. I've seen, it's speculated on Twitter, all the different angles. I don't know, man. It's just... It's one of them you got to be in the moment because this is not good. It as always it does reek of being set up, like. But I don't understand yet. I don't see the goal. There's the white rabbit right there on that trash can in Denver. Exactly. Like I don't really see how this unfolds.
Easy.
Other than breaking the will of the American people, but
insane,
that's risky.
Mass amounts of violence because maybe this is the final straw. Because this is the thing that the liberals can finally get on board with or something.
That's because they refuse to get on board with anything that matters. They refuse to fight for a living wage. They refuse to fight for healthcare. They refuse to fight for saving our country through quality jobs and making shit here. They refuse to fight for politicians worth a day. You know what I mean? They refuse so many things that affect their day-to-day life. Why does one little thing that affects their life so dramatically? I mean, is that really the answer? It's got to be that petty. It's like, oh, what if somebody I know really needs an abortion and I couldn't do everything I could to make sure they had the chance? Like, is that really more important than what if fucking our country wasn't fucked? No.
Well, maybe because this is what I think personally. Because you was 100% right in everything you just fucking said.
Well, that's why I don't say it. I don't like saying that.
I think this is what I've always been. It has to be something so fucking openly egregious and ass backwards that the people who are like, hey, vote blue no matter who, are just going to be smacked in the fucking face and pissed in their fucking mouth for them to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, we had that.
To take a shit on their chest and smear it on their fucking throat for them to figure it the fuck out. And it has to be something where there is no distance from it, And it can't be like, oh, it's just a black people thing, or oh, it's just a poor people thing. Like, it can't be like, I have enough distance toward this so I'm safe. Now it's something that at least what this because it's out of Twitter and the internet I'm on, where, and this is where it's gonna get a hot take from me, where basically a lot of the women who would be getting the abortions, there is no way for them to get around it. There is no way for them to be like, this won't affect me, or this won't affect someone I know, because as we know, when all these trigger laws that have been getting passed, when they start getting enforced, this will absolutely, thank you, baby, affect every single woman in America, no matter what. Because as soon as they get pregnant, their body is no longer theirs. Or if they get pregnant, or if they're fucking. I've seen shit like, oh, they're gonna start checking period apps to see like when you should be getting pregnant. Yes, baby, the shit is fucking that wild.
You been hanging out with Luke Rudowski too much.
Yes, you're supposed to delete it.
I don't know about anything.
And another big thing that I was talking to Ariel about the other day is what happens in miscarriages at this point. We're gonna see miscarriages get criminalized. You know, we're gonna see, like, I honestly expect, and this is just, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, the way you're saying this, though, but like,
fucking kill themselves.
But I mean, you've seen, and you know, and I know specifically, and you know. They made general ways you live criminalized. Why is it any different for women? That's my question, though. That's my toxic masculinity coming in. Why does it matter that you can't? Why is that trump like a plant? Why does that trump financial situation? Why does that trump healthcare for everyone? Why does that trump clean air, clean water? All this other shit. Why is that more important?
Can't have any cognitive dissonance from it. That's why it matters. That's why we're starting to see these type of people finally get off their ass.
But if they could still have abortion, like the point should be tenfold of like, well, now you're forcing kids to grow up in this hellish landscape, and then we can have that conversation.
Well, that's always my thing. Is that my fucking son, if I feel like this and I hate it here, what the fuck is my son gonna think? Bro, yesterday I had like a thought process with myself is maybe I should find a way to move my family to fucking Africa.
They got the AFCOM. That's not good. They got a new appointee by Biden to Medicare.
Yeah, I know. They in Somalia.
You gotta go somewhere better. I bet it's you gotta go to Cuba.
Cuba? It's like I gotta learn a few new languages before I move out this bitch.
A few new curse words.
I'm a mechanic. I can work anywhere. Motherfucker, that's the problem. Hand me a wrench. I can get to work. But yeah, man, it's only getting worse.
Like if you look at, like if you looked at the Middle East like a womb and you saw the American troops there, then they'd be like, no, don't do that. But like if it's a woman, I just could do these jokes all day. It's funny though. But I'm serious. Any other issue that we find like, these are huge. This is issues impacting more than just you. These are impacting fucking people that'll last for fucking, multi generations. They're like, oh, that's fine. The poor action with Flint's gonna fuck up those people and their kids. Like, that's fine. Like, like these are big fucking issues that are just glossed over. And now that this happened,
now
I'm getting caught up into the propaganda, though.
Aaron, once they done with us, they gonna move on to the next person. For the way these motherfuckers in power have to operate, for the way they gotta keep their followers, get that fervor to keep their followers going, there has to be an other for them to hate. They cannot allow anything that falls out of their realm of control or their realm of power. They can't allow freedom because they know that they need an other to hate. And the way they operate with this shit, there always has to be another other. They have to justify their wages. They gotta justify their hate. And we're seeing it now. This is what a certain sect of people want. and they're defending it fervently, despite the fact that the people that want abortion banned are in the fucking minority. Like, we got the wrong minority making the calls.
In a different vein, though, the one speaker in Louisville talked about, like, so, like, it's something I got to look into. So, like, the case that got to the Supreme Court, apparently, like, an abortion clinic in Mississippi. So they were getting hit. I don't know if it was the state of Mississippi or whoever, but that brought it to the Supreme Court. I haven't looked into that case at all. I haven't really looked into this much. That's why I was going to, like, message Storm, like, you know, hey, do you know anything about Roe v. Wade and abortion?
Well, Roe v. Wade is just a privacy thing. It's that's the basis of the ruling that the Supreme Court made, is that you have a right to privacy, so the feds cannot, you know, dictate what your medical records are, because we shouldn't be in those anyway. And that's why we're gonna see a lot of these cascading effects of from Roe v. Wade. It's a lot more than just abortion. You know, abortion is a very important thing. It can, you know, I would have dead friends, you know, very plainly. So it is a life or death thing, but it's also a privacy thing. Like, the Patriot Act is already a thing, and this is just, you know, further solidifying it is another issue. But as we know, you know, nothing exists in the vacuum. What's gonna be the next play? What's the next setup? What's gonna be their next move for all this shit?
I don't see how this works towards their globalist agenda. Like, I don't, there's no angle I can see that it works.
Their globalist
more positive
is to just get more bodies. I think is a part of it.
Yeah, but I look at it as more like more bodies will weigh you down, though. Like, having a kid doesn't make you richer. Having a kid doesn't make your life better. Having a kid doesn't do anything to financially improve upon the situation. It only hinders it and dilutes what you currently have. Like, I don't.
No, they just want. Well, I told Zach last night, they just want these kids to grow up and go to prison so they have more slaves. They just want more of these women to criminalize so they can throw them in prison and have more slaves.
Yeah, it is. That's the DPD.
They just want excuses to continue their brutal ways. They're making avenues for just more heinous shit. That's their globalist agenda, is that they're just moving more for more authoritative means. If they can just make it illegal, there's gonna be that sect of people who are always like, just follow the law, just follow the law. They're making ways to justify their cruelty, their brutality, and their utter lack of humanity. And they're trying to normalize all this shit, that way they can foster a generation that thinks this is just how it is. Or another generation. Because what we're seeing right now is a lot of us, you know, the younger cats who are growing up, we've been disillusioned by now. They let too much shit fall through the cracks. They showed they ass too many fucking times. So they have a whole generation that don't fuck with them. So now they need generations that do fuck with them, that think this shit is normal. You know, it's that whole thing of, if you put a bunch of fleas in a jar and put a lid on the jar, eventually the fleas will hit their head so much on the jar that they'll stop jumping that high. And then when the fleas have kids, you can remove the jar and their kids will only jump so high because they think that that's all that there is. It's that type of shit. That's why I think is an end goal. They need more bodies to enslave. They need more bodies to throw at these bullshit ass wars. They need more bodies for motherfuckers to work these wage slave ass jobs. And another part of it is they just need more bodies to justify whiteness in America. Because you see all these dumbasses. You have the huge dumbasses and the medium dumbasses. The huge dumbasses are the ones who are like, oh, whiteness is dying in America, you know, you super racist, white supremacists, you know, fucking Trump supported types. Then you have your medium dumbasses who are the people like, oh, you know, it's my heritage, you know, it wasn't that bad, you know, they trying to deflect. Then you have your light dumbasses who are like, hey, it's the law. So we got 3 levels of dumbass bullshit to get through before people even start to head in the right direction.
You wildin'.
Bro, I've been wildin', man. In Minecraft.
Yeah, I completely disagree with Bruce. I don't know about all this. I don't see how. I mean, I'll say I don't see how pissing off a bunch of teens and earlys and mid 20s and late 20s, pissing off that group of women is going to benefit anybody. I don't understand why you think this is benefit. I think this is very, like I said, when you saw the Black Lives Matter breakdown of who was there, and you could still pull it up. Yeah, it was a lot of youngsters and shit, but it was a lot of dudes there. The difference with this is it's literally like 95% women, dude. Like it's incredible, dude.
The dudes that
like, and a lot of the dudes there, either a lot of dudes there like skater bro dudes type, kind of just like this is kind of what they're seen as anyways. And then a lot of the rest is just media. A lot of dudes just cameras, like any of the cameras that are like right around the speaker, it's just all chicks right at the front. Like it's just like it's in crazy ratios.
Cause bro, they already unfuckable. They seeing they sons get fucking out fucked by the soy boys. You know, the motherfuckers that play D&D is getting more puss than them. So they're like, man, if only we could force these women to bear our children.
Can I get that chant?
Maybe we'd stand a chance.
Oh, I can't get that chant. They was chanting in Phoenix. They're chanting, "My pussy, my problem." I was like, bro, I need this chant. But Homeboy stopped his video, so unless it gets re-uploaded, I'm not gonna be able to cop it.
We gonna need to put that on a shirt and just hand those out for free.
Oh my god, it was funny as shit. Yo, I got it. It's here. All right, let me get this. It was just funny.
Who made those Supreme Court justices the fucking coochie commanders? You know, fuck ass niggas, man.
You know, everybody has a right to their opinion. Oh, is it not?
They gotta birth new kids to replenish the lost souls on Epstein's island.
This chant, we will not go back. They chant some other shit. Wait, what are they? It's some weird ass chants from all of this, I'll tell you that. Oh, it's not loading. There it goes.
What, have you seen the people that keep posting the fucking justices' addresses?
Oh, that was somebody I fucked with. I don't remember. Oh, they was like, here's a meme of a cat, and then it had the yo. If you look, they only live in Virginia and Maryland. None of them live in D.C. I thought that was a little weird. Like half of them, they're like split too. Half in Maryland, half in D.C. I thought that was weird.
They must be close enough to where they can still like commute to do their bullshit.
Yeah, but it's just weird they don't live in the city. I know it's out of all the people that should, you'd think it'd be them.
Yeah.
Chanting about ovaries. We're getting close.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
Yeah, Jim Freedom about to go live on his Facebook. Jim Freedom.
It's coming. It's close. Soon they give out water. This shit was wildin', bro. She was vibing it. I was watching it. I'm like, damn. And they had these goons wearing ski masks, 2 of them. Like, it's just all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, it is very.
They have a sign that says, not an oven.
Got everybody else real quick.
There it is. Boom. Yo, somebody got a big ass jar of Tropicana filled with water. It's one of the best chants, man. That was one of the best. Alright, I gotta end it there. You can't do any better than that. You know? Okay, if you go to Phoenix, if you go to protest, Phoenix, Roe vs. Wade, uploaded by Arizona Auditor, and they at the 52-minute, 20-second mark, bro. I'm about to comment. Live on stream. Oh, best. Somebody commented paid protest. Yo, somebody had a shirt on yesterday that said not unpaid protester. I was dying. Man, great feedback. I feel you. Man, fuck that guy. Alright, well, thanks for watching.